All right. Hello, and welcome to the late night show with Agreen208. Yeah, I got a little cut. It's all good. It's how I want to look. Well, it just feels better. I don't know. I was just getting like little white hairs and stuff. And I'm young too. I'm 32. So, anyways, yes, we got a variety of topics to talk about. Episode 2, The Late Show with Agreen208. So yeah, what have I been up to? Really just gaming out. You know, full time job, freaking streaming, trying to get healthy, things of that nature. Uh, Working on my mind, no alcohol, stuff like this. It's just bad for you, to be honest. I mean, I get it. Like having a beer or two every now and then's fine. I don't know. It's almost like things let up, and then I got like really trashed one day, and then I don't know. It's just not a good feeling to be completely trashed. But yeah. So we're gonna move on here. We got news, politics. You know, we're gonna be going through a variety of topics here. So yeah, super clean now. Very happy today. I knew this would be one of my favorite streams. I was looking back on the other stream that I made, and I was like, it's not too bad. I need some work. You could tell it was my very first stream. Oh my gosh, I was so like slow, and I didn't have stuff together, and you know, whatever. But now I just learned from it. I'm like, okay, like if I really want to do this, I want to be fast, precise, and I want to give great content because yeah, like last night I had it up on my TV here. So I was literally just watching me on my TV. It was so relaxing. Just talking about like different topics. And so we're going to get down to that right now. Let's actually see here. We have quite a bit. Um so the first thing I want to talk about is just you ever go somewhere and it reactivates a memory? Being at a certain place, like you were there before, almost like a deja vu thing. So that's another thing is like I'm just gonna say like things I noticed, like having your memory reactivate in certain places. Um, there's something that triggers it there. You're like, I've been here. This is what happened before. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging in deep to basically everything, all topics. But yes, and like I was saying earlier, drink water, no alcohol, get healthier. We all gotta get healthier. Um, and as for the weather, of course, I have to start with that one. 41 degrees, cloudy, with a high of 43, low of 35. So yeah, it's kind of like that over here on our side. Yeah, so the weather's kind of crappy. I mean, it was just kind of a dark and dreary day. I was I was getting my topics together and everything like that. I cleaned up. Yep. Pearly Whites, the late night show with Agreen208. So, all right, we're gonna get to the news here. Get to the news. Let's do it. So, Global warming blamed for a warm Idaho December, or if you're in another state, some are blaming global warming. I thought of that too. It came across my mind for sure. I don't know. I mean, that's probably what's happening. We're probably getting closer to the sun or something like that. Or it's December. It's like it's not. We're not that far in December, but December 5th, haven't really had any snow. That's fine. I'm totally prepared, totally ready. But so for the news, we got quite a few things here. Uh, when it comes to caffeine, there was a doctor that was saying that he doesn't think that there's a supplement that is as consistent as caffeine. Excuse me. In improving performance, exercise performance. So, because it helps you, it kind of helps you get alert and stuff like that. I like energy drinks personally. That's another thing that I was gonna cover today's top 5 energy drinks. I like them, but I only do one a day. Unless it's the small Red Bulls, then I'll do 2. But those things are small, and it only adds up. If you do 2 small Red Bulls, it adds up to a 16 ounce. But anyways, so which the Monster does 16 ounces. And so all right, so let's get down to this here. Top 5 energy drinks. I'm gonna go Red Bull's number 1. I like that Juneberry. Number 2, we're gonna go Monster for sure. I do like that. Number 3, I like those Starbucks like coffee energy cans. And number 4, I'm gonna do the Sour Patch. Those freaking, what are they? The Ghost Sour Patch Kids energy drink, the red berry, and then or the blue one's good. I've had a few of them. They're all pretty nice. They have good caffeine in there too, like 200. And for number 5, I'm just gonna do Rain. Yep. All right, so that's it for energy drinks. But yeah, caffeine does help, but keep in mind, not in excess. If you do caffeine, make sure you don't do any more than 400 milligrams of it. It starts messing with your heart, things like this. You don't want to get unhealthy and run into those problems. Yeah, so I know I'm watching it. You should too. But so we got plenty more here. Highly anticipated fast food spots finally coming to Boise. It's just Mo Betas. If you've ever had Hawaiian food, Mo Betas Hawaiian, really good. I like it. Everyone likes this freaking In-N-Out over here. I don't care about that. I've never went to the one over here in Meridian. I've went to the one down in Boise. But they're pretty good. In-N-Out's okay. I always, would tell people I like Jack in the Box over that. But and that is another thing. So top 5 restaurants. And it's just like fast food restaurants. So it is what it is. We're gonna go Wendy's, Burger King, I'll do like McDonald's. Let's go Subway, even though it's fast sandwiches. And Jack in the Box, yeah, for sure. You got to throw that one in there. Shout out to Jack. But dang, that's gonna make me hungry. I'm gonna have to go to the freaking store after this. Or well, I have snacks. I guess I'm all good. I got snacks. I don't want to go anywhere. I always make it to where like I don't have to go anywhere. I get all my stuff done. Get everything done. Do this, do that. Knock it all out. So you can just go home and chill. Do what you got to do. I mean, to be honest, I've been looking forward to this episode too, freaking almost all day, like thinking about it. But then I was doing other stuff, and I start getting in, playing games and streaming, and just watching movies. I got some pretty good movies going on. Tons of movies. I have Hulu. I've bought a bunch of movies. I have the iPhone, so I have the Apple freaking store or the Apple TV or whatever. That's right, the phone I prefer, 17 Pro Max, no doubt about it. Super nice. And I also got the Apple Watch Ultra. Freaking I like it a lot. I like the Apple products. Shout out to Apple. Here soon. I'm gonna go get like their nicest iPad. Right now, I realized I have like so much stuff, and this is one of my favorite computers right here. This is the Asus Predator Helios Neo 16. It's got like Intel Core i9. Um, Runs games very well. I stream with it. I'm streaming my show right here with it. Yeah, so I recommend, the Asus Predator Helios. Good, solid laptop. I'd say, and the thing is, that's the thing. I have a MacBook. I have a MacBook right over here. Like it was expensive. It was like over $1,000 or something. Okay. So, and I think the reason why I wasn't messing with it for the longest time is because I didn't have the mouse, so it was kind of weird just messing with the little touchscreen thing. But now I got the mouse. I was messing with it the other day. It's pretty cool. I have everything set up right here through like Windows, and shout out Windows too. Like we're all getting freaking our different, we all have our different preferences, right? So, and that's fine. I'm Apple, but I also like Windows. And basically I play on the Xbox and stuff, so that's my thing. But also I have Xbox games on the PC now through the Xbox app, which is pretty sweet. I got Streamlabs, I'm streaming. Kicking Twitch. Follow me at Agreen208. We're gaming hard. We're we're fucking doing it gnarly. Like we're killing them out there. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Battlefield 6, whatever. Like, yeah, this podcast thing, it's like a whole different world too, and I like it. It's like I consider it my show. I literally more consider it my show than like a podcast. It's like the A Green Show because I have so much to talk about. All these topics. I just get babbling off about random other stuff. So, and I did adjust the mic. The last stream I learned from a lot. Just for me, like watching it, it was still really good to me. For some reason, anything I create is really good. I put a lot of thought and time into it. And these episodes that I'm doing are going to be at least 30 minutes or longer. So you got good full content coming from me and whatever I'm doing. But like I said, I do, you know, think working a full-time job is good. So like I can only do this. I'm going to dedicate my time towards a job and this. So, and I just got my lights set up here. So this is super cool. Lord Voldemort. Lord Voldemort. I've been into so many movies. You can tell it's crazy. Harry Potter, freaking Transformers. Man, I'm all over the place with it. To be honest, just all these movies. My music. Generally, I have, and we can talk about that. I listen to a lot of different stuff, and I've made music and stuff too. Excuse me, but so one thing I was saying is like when it comes to music, I like to listen to this like beat stuff. You maybe have heard. I don't know if you haven't heard. You can learn today. Boards of Canada, DJ Shadow, people like that. I like that stuff. I like some rap music too, but sometimes I literally go back in my zone into the old school like good beats and just like chilling and doing whatever I got to do. I mean, I'm so looking forward to keep doing all these podcasts and to give people great content and for everyone to just sit back and watch and see the things I'm doing. I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. I believe through a job, all can be done, all can be achieved, and that's what it is. Through a job, through work, all can be done, all can be achieved, and technically, you need one to survive out here. You need to be doing something, right? And that's something like I've been learning. I was going through different jobs. I was like, what do I want to do? And then I don't know. It's like I'm still at a point where I'm just like I can do a lot of things. I can do a lot of things. It's kind of what's needed, and so it just depends. uh, I believe we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose. We all have things to do here. I am so progressive every single day. I'm getting so much done. You know, I might like pick up the weights for a second. I might go hard. I might go make some money or do something like that, or whatever it really calls for. Making money's technically always going to be one of the first priorities, but also working on your health, working on you. It's important. So yeah, and a few other things that I have for tonight. There was a drug boat attack. Survivors waved as U.S. aircraft flew by. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sorry. And another thing, we have slight winds out right now. It's gonna be warmer tomorrow with a high of 50. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna move on here. Idaho man sentenced to life for murder. What is it? Another day. Seems to happen all the time. Yeah. Oh well. That sucks. I think Idaho's getting better though. I hope I don't know. Like I just said yesterday in that other podcast, though, a bunch of people just moved here, and no one likes it. No one likes it at all. We're chilling over here. We don't really need more people like that. Uh, but thanks. So, um, yeah, hard work and holiday wonders and downtown Nampa into the Christmas season. That's good. Orchard Street closure continues as crews repair that broken water line. Right. Idaho opens application window for first non-resident deer and elk tag drawing. Yeah, so we're cracking down, man. If you're not from here, like, freaking put your name in a basket and we'll check it later. All right. And Sensi to hold their 9th annual Point of Light celebration in Meridian, Idaho. That is where we are. Well, I'm not in Meridian right now, but I'm saying I'm in Idaho, and I'm covering local and national news, and I'm covering topics of various, um, just various topics. Anyways, so yes, and I'm very excited to do that. So, and then we also have inside Idaho's unique fish farm school in Snake River Canyon. That's pretty cool. They have like a little fish farm there, and they restock all these all these lakes and everything like that. It's great. So there's plenty of fish to go around. But yeah, and I don't know if the global warming thing is really true or not. What's wild is like I don't know. Like I don't know. Does anyone really know like how long things are gonna last or like how long we'll be here? I feel like we'll be fine in our lifetime or whatever, but I mean eventually something's gonna happen. You hear about on the news like those asteroids and meteors like coming near Earth and stuff like that. So it's just kind of a trip. You never know. I feel like we're pretty safe for the most part. I'm not like really tripping on that. I'm too worried about like my day to day life stuff than to be tripping about that. But yeah, this is a great episode. I can't wait to watch it on the freaking big screen afterwards. It's gonna be so good. I'm all clean, shaved up, nice cut. I feel way better. I'm gonna be working quite a bit, and then uh, the late show with Agreen208. We'll still be doing that. So I got to. You knows it. But Idaho shelter dog finds healing in a new home with a caring sanctuary. It's like a happy ending, right? He found his home. Ridge to Rivers warns of trail damage from forecasted rain and warm temperatures. So, as you know, like the trails out here are getting muddy, and they're technically you wouldn't want to go do that right now. It's like a summer, spring activity. They're all especially it's just rained like a bunch, like today and everything. So those trails aren't good to go hiking on right now. Traffic stop leads to major drug bust in Idaho. One person arrested. What's new? You know, bunch of freaks out here. Is what it is. Avoid those people. All right. Idaho inmate's death prompts federal lawsuit against Department of Correction. You know, yeah, yeah. Things happen. Whatever. On to the next one. Bogus Basin to partially reopen thanks to snowmaking efforts this weekend. And yeah, Bogus Basin's pretty cool. I've been up there a few times. And I was just like really did everything I was supposed to do. I had like a good dark beer snowboarder porter over there. And then we would get on there. I always skied. The thing is I always skied. I wasn't much for the snowboarding. Something about it. Like maybe one day I'll try it, but I enjoy skiing more. But people say the opposite. Um, yeah, Bogus Basin is a cool mountain out here, Boise, Idaho. Pretty big. It gets snowy. People go up there. They do their thing. There's a log cabin over there, and basically, yeah. The times I went, one time I believe I got to go for free because I don't know. It's like I finessed them out of a ticket. It was like Toyota days or something, and at the time I had an old Toyota. It's like, what are the odds? And then I brought it up there, and they just accepted it, gave me a ticket. I walked in there. The next time I had to pay for everything, and I still had to pay for like the rent and like skis and stuff like that. But it was fun when I went up there. I just feel like snowboarding. You put both your feet in there, you're locked in there, and you're like, you know, I don't know about all that. And they were saying it was almost like a kidnapping. A witness recounts rapid ice stop in Idaho. Because they're getting the illegals out and everything, and they're freaking out about it. But it's like, yo, like, and that's the only thing I'm gonna comment on that is like when it comes to ICE doing their thing, if they're making sure everyone's legit, you better be legit, right? That's the truth. Or you're getting freaking thrown in that van. But yeah, and wow, and it's just so fast how um this show goes. It's already almost been 30 minutes, and I feel like I've covered quite a bit. I'm just making sure here that I've really gotten everything here. But yeah, they're saying they're making ice traffic stops and everything. It's not like I'm worried about it. Like, I'm just saying the news. That's just what they're doing. I'll just drive right by it. I'm like, whatever. What the hell was that? But yeah, no, that's wild. So yeah, and then we have scattered snow showers through eastern Idaho, and winter storm warning still in effect for mountainous areas. All right. And then there's millions of Americans braced for winter storm as 15 inches of snow looms for the western states. So get ready because there's tons of snow coming. It's like, I know I'm ready. I got all my stuff warm. And then, yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm chilling. I'll be doing the late night show with Agreen208. Keeping it clean. All right. And then, there's detectives that want your help in finding Nazi looted art. Are they Nazis themselves? What the hell? No. And a Homeland Security pursuit in Meridian ends in arrest of a previously deported man. So he was previously deported, and then, like, wow, okay. They got you now, bud. But yeah, I hope everyone is enjoying this. We're going hard on it. I think I'm going to stretch this one out a little bit longer than 30 minutes just because I'm feeling it. I got all these topics. I was messing with my mic earlier, so I'm hoping everything sounds good. And yeah, basically, uh, I got some more news for you. Here we go. Trump orders a review of U.S. vaccines. The schedules after CDC panel shifts guidance on hepatitis B shot. Uh, yeah. Dude, that vaccine was crazy. I took that. Like, Walmart was getting wild and stuff like that. They're like, you need to take this if you want to come in here and shop. So everyone was taking the vaccine a few years ago. And then there was also rumors that, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, what did they put in you? Like, in the vaccine. And then it made me think, I don't, like, I'm not entirely sure. A bunch of chemicals or something. And then it made me sick when I was perfectly fine. So the vaccine thing is a weird thing because, man, I felt like I shouldn't have done that. At the time, I was like, I want to be healthy for everyone. Everyone's doing this. Everyone's taking it. But then it makes you think, if everyone, if everyone, think about this. If everyone takes a cup of bleach, do you want to take a cup of bleach? No. So you don't do what everyone does, and you have to think for yourself sometimes. That's what I'm getting at. You have to think for yourself sometimes, and yeah, I ended up taking that vaccine, but never again. That was years ago. Like the pandemic stuff. We're talking like toilet paper was out of the stores. That sucked. Can you remember going to the store and there wasn't toilet paper? You just have to go somewhere else. It was somewhere, but yeah. Or you could just borrow it from someone. But that was years ago, and we haven't seen anything, and it was kind of a shock scare type thing, and we haven't seen anything like that for a very long time. Which is good. We don't need weird pandemic stuff going on. I mean, and then it seemed like everyone went back to normal. They're like, and they're all going to restaurants and movie theaters, and I mean, I've done that a couple times. I mean, the movies are so expensive, and I mean, if it's a good one and you really like it, go ahead. But it's coming out fast on like Blu-ray and on these websites and stuff like that, like to buy or rent. So it's kind of leaning towards that, and then it makes you wonder how long did the movie theaters and stuff have before that takes over, because if you've already noticed, there's no Blockbuster. And I remember the days when there was a Hollywood Video and Blockbuster, and you'd walk in there and everything's all on shelves, movies are on shelves. You would pick it and then buy it or whatever, and it's like now you can just pay like $10 for Netflix or Hulu, or you can just buy movies and watch it right off your stuff now. We've gotten really advanced and modern, and I like the I like that. I like the age that we're in. So lots of technology, and I'm definitely with all the technology. I got like all the technology, the new iPhone, the new Apple Ultra Watch. That thing's big. The freaking, I got this streaming setup, the laptop, um, the mic. Like I am big on technology, and that's like, and that was one of the things like when I went over Thanksgiving. One of the things my uncle was saying is he's like, could you survive if I dropped you out in the forest, and could you make your way back? And I was like, I mean, well, yeah, I could. I just love this technology stuff. If you got to do something, you got to do something. I'm not gonna die out there cause, cause whatever. I'm just I'm gonna put my phone back in my pocket and I'm gonna walk my happy ass out of there. But and that's the thing about it. Like, um, I could if I had to. Do I have to though? And that's what it dwells down to. Do I have to do that? No, I don't have to go out in the middle of the forest for no reason. And it's like the way I do things is very strategically planned. I do things you know, like with purpose. I don't just like go do whatever. I do things with purpose, work a job, pay these bills, invest money, uh, use the Robinhood app, and invest a little money in stocks and crypto. Even though the crypto can be dangerous. Is this the thing? You can lose money pretty heavy. You can gain money, and with stocks, I've seen myself same thing. It's just a risk game, man. Like, it's just a risk game. You see it go up, you see it go down, you lose money, you gain money, and it kind of trips me out sometimes because I don't want to lose like too much money, right? I feel like a lot of people are like that. They don't want to lose too much money. So, uh, yeah, you just gotta watch it. Watch what you put your money into. Be very careful. Watch what you spend. Do you really need that? Um, and I like live by that nowadays. I've been a reckless spender for years. Nowadays, I'm like, do I really need that? Blah blah blah. Should I go get a new winter jacket or should I wear my one from last year? And then I've decided I'm just gonna wash my winter jacket because it's in prime condition. And that's just what you do. You're money saving. You're saving money. I'm not eating the most expensive meals every day. Uh, but I'm chilling. I'm still freaking almost fat. No. I'm all right. I'm just kind of a bulky dude. I like to eat. Yeah, I don't really drink anymore though. No hard drugs, nothing like that. Like I said, I was telling people before in one of my YouTube shorts, like I'm very focused on being healthy, no alcohol, drink water, be a good man, pass these values on, exercise. Yeah, and if you see someone, struggling, pass these values on. I do escape through gaming a lot, but it's still good to just pump a little weights or you know, go for a jog, read that book. Uh, I'm getting tons of movies in. Watch a movie, enjoy yourself, but you still have stuff to do at the same time. Um, yeah, and I think this stream beat yesterday's stream by a long shot. I just hope the vocal audio sounds good. I'm gonna have to check it afterwards, unfortunately. But It seems pretty good. This has been a pretty solid stream here. Me in my lair. But yeah, super clean now. I think I've covered a good amount of topics today. Just a couple more actually. National parks cut free entry for Juneteenth and MLK Day add Trump's birthday. You know, everyone loves Trump, man. We all love Trump. We're going places in this country. Believe it. Yeah, and it sucks that thing with Charlie Kirk. Like, that's just despicable freaking clown shit. 100% despicable loser shit. 100%. You know? Yeah, and they were saying that a bunch of things like if you're a wealthy person, you know, people think you should own this. You should have the nice car, the nice house, the woman, the nice pretty lady, whatever, and then all the money in the world, technically. But it's not that easy. Like when you look at it in reality, it's not that easy. You have to work your way. You have to find that woman that you like or love, and it takes a long time. I'm in my 30s. I'm chilling. I'm loving life right now. Let's get it. Stay single. But no, and it's just wild. Like they'll let like alcohol is legal and everything. They'll let people drink and whatnot, and they like shame like people smoking cannabis or whatever, and just I don't. But then in reality, like those people getting DUIs, they get nasty DUI. Like you gotta think like semi truck drivers murdering people and stuff like that, and then versus someone smoking pot on the couch. And but and I kind of did just take it to an extreme right there. Um, I know there's people that only have a couple beers like that. I was one of them. I don't really drink anymore. It's been a lot of days. Like it's been quite a while, so I don't plan on drinking either. Yeah, no, I don't need to. No tobacco either. I just feel like I don't need it. I don't need tobacco. I don't need smoke that shit. The fuck? What for? Yeah, and that's kind of how I am with drinking too. I don't really need to drink, so I'm just not going to. I'm just gonna do other things. Very productive. I'm gonna have one of the fire shows out here on YouTube. The late night show with Agreen208. Whoa. Boom. We're going in action, extreme adventure, and the best news out, weather. I got it all going. And tonight was a great episode. I can't wait to watch this. This was like almost a freaking movie. 43 minutes already. I'm about to wrap it up though. I feel like I covered a good bit of stuff today. I could probably keep going. But let's keep it simple and let's keep it real and true. That's the stuff I kind of had lined up right there. And I'm excited to bring even more content to everyone. Thanks for everyone watching too. The late night show with Agreen208. We're going big. I I'm getting subscribers. I'm gonna start really going with this show quite a bit and some of the best content, like I said earlier. Um, yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. It's been great. The late night show with Agreen208. Catch it. Catch it at night times. You got to. It's getting fire. It's getting quality. Content's getting great. I'm getting faster. I'm getting better. Yo. All right, everyone. Have a good night. And we'll see you next time. Tune in. The late night show with Agreen208.